Hey, what's up, y'all? Today was kind of a strange, but still a common, beautiful day. By the grace of Yahweh and His Son that has become our example, Yahushua, Yeshua, Elohim Adonai, and Yahuwah. Right now, I was consecrating myself, and a lot of people don't know what consecrating is. Trust me. Not everybody knows what consecrating is. Some people think that you're supposed to pray out loud every 10 seconds. Sometimes the thought matters. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of that before, but it's like a meditation, you know. And after doing so, it's like basically, first, let me just say, it's like having a mindful prayer rather than being out loud, right? And in the midst of me doing all of those things, I came across a lot of attacks, like unusual attacks. Things that were just flinging onto me left and right as if there was a message that was supposed to be given to me. And the reason why those ideas was coming in my head so much was because it wasn't meant for me to see it, for me to understand it, and for me to just probably see it and not really think much of it. Distractions, that's what they call them. Now, as of the situation right now currently, I have a message for all of you, and this might relate to what's going on right now. But I saw 2:6:18. First, I'm gonna give you Luke 6:18, right? And I'm gonna run down a little bit of what needs to be understood. So in February the 6th of 2018, a lot of people were hit with a huge earthquake in Holland City, right? I don't know if I said it right, but correct me if I said it wrong. In Taiwan, the Dow stock market was rapidly fluctuated, right? And there were a lot of deaths, a lot. Not only that, there were political aspect of things that were coming up ahead, which were going to be the new powers of the states. So I'm going to start with this. After this eclipse, something is about to be released out of the earth like fire. For when you see lava and a plunder of gains and riches are to deplete, Germany will take over the control. Well, Germany will take over and control the states. Many imprisoned from the abyss will be upon the surface of terror. And NASA will lie to you about the rapture and how they're making an escape plan to move to Mars as the ozone layer worsen on us. The days will shorten as in the time, not light. Britain will regain its formal power, and there will be a reincarnation of those that long waited to rule and plunder the inhabitants of Terra. Many will die to the lack of knowledge and the lack of faith. Figure out also what the number 162 stand for. Figure that out. And in Luke, it speaks of Christ, right? And how the parents of Christ were making the announcement of the approaching Christ. And remember what everything that these, entities of the abyss do. They are always contradicting the opposite of truth and in light. So think about what I just said. The Antichrist is coming after all of this. The eclipse will be the beginning of a lot of people's end. The eclipse will be the beginning of a lot of people's end. And you guys need to take this very serious. Because everybody is making assumptions of the rapture. Nobody knows. We will be given a sign, but the sign is not what we're going to expect. It's not. all of these are false conclusions. And if you really read the word, you're going to know that. If you are to say when Christ is going to come back that we are that this is the rapture, no. The rapture is literally when, a time of when everything has already passed, meaning what? The destruction, the calamity. Remember these things, and it's meant to be remembered. Because a lot of you are giving false hope to a lot. For those that are giving out false information, you're giving hopes to a lot of people with the wrong information. And some of you might have good intentions. But do not let the spirit of religion navigate you into the things of the teachings of the world. All of these prophecies, what does it say? There are a lot of people in the end times will be giving off these what? Ideals. And that's what a lot of people are following. The truth is more realistic than ideals. These are nothing but theories. Remember what when you look up the word asan, look up that word. And how many times they've done those things to you guys and put those ideals in your mind. And still to this day, we believe everything that they've told us. Keep brothers and sisters, keep yourself sanctified. Do not follow the world, because once this destruction is going to happen, there's no turning back. And people will die. People would die for the sake of them not having any type of faith. And they chose, because even Yahweh has said that what? He will allow people to follow what? The delusions, the confusions. He will allow them, the spirit of those things, those that manifest in them, he will allow them to be more desirable than the truth. It's only but several of us that are actually keeping ourselves sanctified and in truth and of the truth. But we do not get any type of head titles or any type of rewards, or we don't need it, but we don't get any type of sight. And these are the exact reasons why these things are happening. Because of what? People are following false doctrination. They're literally following a trend. Stop following trends. Stop following trends, because trends is literally when you say trans. What do you think a trend is? Trans, you're following something that's been given to you in a state of what? Unconsciousness. Stop following it. Love you.